Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I kind of wanted to touch on a couple things. A lot of you are getting close to closing, answer some questions or concerns, address things kind of head on. So first off, closer to closing, what to expect. Number one, Minto has adopted a new inspection process within their company. This is a change that has happened probably in the past 2 weeks. First off, Minto is doing a quality assurance walkthrough. The builder is going to be doing that. At that time, your builder is going to be building his punch list, addressing items that are possibly on this punch list, things that need to be addressed. We are still walking the homes. We are talking to the builders regularly about these items. As I said since the very beginning to everybody, if I need to get you involved, I will. The main thing I want you to understand is the builder is going to be doing a quality walk and building their punch list about 4 weeks out. This walk from the builder will not take place until once everything in the house has been installed, such as all the landscaping, cabinets, everything along that lines, toilets, sinks, everything's operational. During that time, that gives them 4 weeks from the date of your new home celebration to get out there and address these items in preparation of your new home celebration. So following that, 2 weeks out from your new home celebration, Minto is sending in their own internal QI, which is a quality inspection that Minto has. This person is going to walk that house and verify things on that punch list are done or are in the process of being completed. This is to ensure that things closer to closing are a little bit more tightened up and buttoned up. Once that is done, your new home celebration is approximately about 7 to 10 business days out from your new home celebration. The next step of the process during that closing process is your new homeowner celebration. So during that is your opportunity to spend an hour to an hour and a half with the builder so that the builder and you can walk the house, he can explain how everything operates, but it's also your opportunity to point out things that you do not like. Miter joints at crown molding, butt joints at doorways, anything along that lines. So that is 3 layers that is happening before our final inspection. Our final inspection happens the day following your new home celebration. The reason why we've adopted this, and this is the way we've done this for probably going on 4 years now, is so that the builder has the opportunity to succeed. The builder's getting double checked by their inside person. You're walking the house and talking to them about cosmetic things that you would like to have addressed. And then we are going to walk the house. And our efforts are to walk the house and get anything that's not missed. Our main focus, we're very focused on mechanical, structural, safety, everything along that lines. Any type of building defects that might happen during the process that we've spoken about that haven't been addressed, or things that still need to be addressed that we haven't caught at that point. A lot of times you're going to see HVAC concerns, you're going to see things that we need to address with HVAC, damaged roof vents, locations of certain utilities, things like that. Now, the one thing I can implore you with you is that when you do your new home celebration walk, talk to your builder. Talk about your cosmetic items. We are still going to look at cosmetic items, but if those items have been pointed out during your new home celebration and have been taped, green taped or blue taped, if it's on the builder's punch list, if it's on the QA walk, those are items that the builder already knows that they have to do. We will not be putting those in the report because the builder already knows they have to do that. That's what's known as a Captain Obvious report. It's a little bit of redundancy. So anything that you've missed during your walk, we're going to point out, but we ask you to kind of take some onus on this too. This is your house. I would never just depend on anybody singularly alone to, do my quality walk. I would expect my home inspector to follow behind me and get anything that I didn't miss. And this is the process that's been laid out since the very beginning. I've explained this to everybody at the onset of this, and I'm just trying to reinforce it right now. The process of what we do, as explained at the onset of this process, I try to let you guys try to enjoy the process. My main focus is on the home during the construction process, talking to the builder about defects that happened, trying to follow up with the builder the defects that have happened, and have them taken care of. It's not beneficial to you or the builder for every little minutia of construction to be relayed every time we're out there. We walk the lots weekly. We photograph the lots every 10 business days. We send you that update. We try to update your builder's calendar. I do know that in phase 4, that has been something that's been a little hard to do based on build accelerations, decelerations, priorities in phase 4, but we are trying to go through there and get that cleaned up. So that does fall on my shoulders a little bit, and I do apologize about that. But during this process, you need to let the builder build the home. If I have to get you involved, I will get you involved. But the process that we follow is to let you try to enjoy the journey. It's not how we get to that finish line. It's that finish line is there, and we execute at the finish. The builder executes at the finish, and that you're happy with the home. With that being said, there are items that you are going to move into the house and be in there for a week or two, start to notice tape seam joints, butt joints. That happens. Different shades of light. Usually when you're walking the house, it's usually in the middle of the day, light's bright, really don't see some of these things. But as the night comes on, the sun goes down, the lights come on, you start to notice a couple things. That's to be expected, whether you're building in Latitudes, whether you're building with Pulte, whether you're building with D.R. Horton, whether you're building with Dreamfinders. There's no such thing as a perfect home, and to have that expectation is completely unrealistic. I know everybody's saying for the price we're buying for this home, we should expect, a higher level. They build an amazing home. They really do. The builders around here do build a great home. But realize the price you're paying for your home is also partially biased on where you are living. I know the homes are expensive down here. I live in a fairly expensive home. It's nothing fancy, but it is, what we bought it for and what it is now is astronomically more than what it was. So, realize that the market is dictating the price of the homes. Post-close. So some of the things that I've been addressing recently in post-close have been, I tell everybody, give me a call a week or two after you close. We'll walk the house, talk about any concerns, talk about the reports, anything along that lines. Post-close, you should be starting a list. You're going to have a handover to a master care person. Your builder's going to do that. Your move-in visit. So you're going to notice little things that you didn't notice, things the builders didn't notice, things the QI person didn't notice, things I didn't notice. And it's usually very cosmetic, minor things. Again, that's to be expected. I'm not saying that, I condone anything like that, but the reality of it is look at it as yourself. If you, the client, can say you're perfect and that everything you do is absolutely 100% perfect 100% of the time, I can understand there's expectations from you, but realize that's not the way the world works. Again, like I said at the very onset, I'd rather tell you the painful truth than a convenient lie. So the painful truth is you are going to find things within that first 30 to 60 days moving in. And that's why they have master care. I implore all of you, paint, drywall, minor cosmetic things. There have been concerns about master care's ability to get back to people in a timely fashion. Well, master care is dealing with a lot of very minor items that are coming up with people that have moved in 10, 15, 20, 30 days that weren't on their closing sheet. I implore people, if you have one nail pop, kind of hold off to the 11-month warranty. Have them come in all at once. Nail pops are going to happen, corner cracks are going to happen. If you call Master Care every time you have a nail pop or a corner crack, you're going to have them out there probably anywhere between 3 to 5 times between that move-in date and that 11-month warranty. The best thing to do is to stockpile them all at once. I know if my wife was moving into a home and we had things along that lines that my wife wouldn't want to clean the house, or your spouse or your partner wouldn't want to clean your house 6, 7, 8 times for workers to be in the house. I always tell everybody, stockpile them. and have them addressed at the 11-month warranty. Now, things such as, you know, an electrical outlet kind of goes out, a GFCI won't reset, or a GFCI keeps on tripping too easily. Anything that's of major appliances don't work, anything that might have happened that is above and beyond that cosmetic, absolutely call MasterCare. That is the best thing you can do, but the minor stuff, kind of stockpile. I recommend that to every one of my clients, and I'm recommending that moving forward with everybody. As of right now, I've had a lot of phone calls, emails, conversations about the 60/40 sinks and how they are sitting in the sink with a little bit of an overhang on the countertop. So the thing I can tell you is I personally am in conversations with Minto about this. You know, do I think it's right? You know, I can give you my professional opinion and I can give you my personal opinion. So first, let's start with my personal opinion. No, I don't think it's right, but that's a personal opinion. I wouldn't like it myself. That is why we are talking to Minto. But with a lot of these homes that are finding this right now in the state of construction, we're not past that point where Minto can't go back and repair it. But professional opinion now comes in. So I've talked to 3 project managers. The project managers are on top of your building supervisors. They are the direct report, the building supervisors direct report to the project managers. So I've talked to the project managers and a few building supervisors talking about this concern or issue. The thing I can try to implore to you is to realize that the conversations are being had. You know, if I need to get you involved, I'm going to get you involved. I'm going to talk to you about it. But we have to give them the ability to do their due diligence, to talk to the countertop people. The countertop people are also the people that install the sinks, and to also see if they can make adjustments on this. I personally, in my opinion, again, this is a personal opinion, I think that there might have been a sink change and they are using an old template for a smaller sink. But we don't have concrete evidence on that. I have talked to them about them. I am following up with them. I had 4 conversations this past week about it, and I'm having multiple conversations in the upcoming weeks about it to find out how we're going to move forward. And another thing, another point I want to touch on here. I kind of set the expectations with everybody that, you know, call me, email me, text me. If it's important to you, it's important to me. I can't reinforce that more than I am right now. I'm going to kind of clarify this. I've had some conversations with people. Communication through Builder's Trend, you emailing me through Builder's Trend, is kind of gets lost in the minutia on a daily basis. Not just your communications, but everything that my office staff and my field staff are using for Builder's Trend also comes to me. So on a daily basis, I'll have anywhere between, I don't know, 115 and 230 communications through Builder's Trend, notifications of lot walk updates, you know, bookings or new things going into the system, things along that lines. So it kind of gets lost in the minutia of that one email track and in Builder's Trend. What I do ask, you know, for you guys, it's one individual account. You can just see individual communications to you. What I'm asking everybody to do is, you have my phone number, you have my email. Call me, text me, email me. I will get back to you. We are trying to work through this with you guys and to keep everybody as happy as possible. You can't make everybody happy. And that's just the reality of it. I know that from years of being in business. I'm pretty friendly guy with all of you, and I hope you understand that you know, this communication is to clear up any questions or concerns. You know, we have a lot of closings going on out there. We have a lot of things coming on the books. A lot of things have been delayed due to this new process that Minto's put in. But realize, you know, at the onset with all of you, I've told you a 9 to 11 month build process from the time form boards and underground plumbing have gone in. I've had quite a few people stomping their feet, asking me why their house isn't done, and they're at 8 to 9 months. 9 to 11 months is the realistic expectation. No matter what any builder tells you, 9 to 11 months is a realistic expectation. As much as they may want to try to get it done, Quicker than that, there's two ways to build a house: quick and wrong, or on time and right. Another point I want to touch on to all of you. So I know that there's a lot of people that are in the Minto community right now that are either renting, or they're visiting, or they're here in a stay and play, or they live locally and they want to go out and see their job site. I can't say this enough. Stop. If you want to go out to your job site, call your builder, call your salesperson, call me. I'll go out there with you. I'll escort you. Building supervisor can escort you, and the salesperson can escort you. You're going out with blinders on. You don't know what's going on. Things that you're going to see that you're going to have concerns about. You don't know if they're complete with that. Again, this goes back to that whole philosophy I have: is give the builders the ability to succeed or fail, and you'll be surprised they will succeed. Going out and starting to pick apart things with the build when they're in the middle of the process is counterintuitive and counterproductive for all parties involved. You, the builder, and myself. I have no problems asking the questions for you. I have no problems answering the questions for you. What I tend to get stuck in the middle of is, yourself going out to the job site, then communicating with the builder, and then the builder wondering how you've got this information, thinking that I've relayed to you incorrect information. The information that I relay to you through photographic updates and through the Builder's Trend app is very transparent. Like I've said to you multiple times, and I'll say it again, I will get you involved when I need to get you involved. You know where you are in the build, through the updates that we send through Builder's Trend and the communications we have. The thing I can't reinforce more than anything is the builders also should be communicating with you too. If you are having a problem with communication from your builder, I implore you to reach out to me, and I will have a personal conversation with them about communication and understanding of the process. So, I hope you all have a great Sunday. My phone is on from 8:30 in the morning till about 9 o'clock in the evening. If I don't answer, it's probably because I am in a soccer practice or currently busy doing something, but I will get back to you. I do ask for all of you to evaluate where you are in your build. Think about the time you have started with the build and look at your timeline. Take a deep breath and realize they're going to get you to the finish line. They are making huge strides to get these homes done quickly and correctly. So, thank you all for your time, and I hope you have a great day. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out at any time.